press regulation. Now, as a proprietor, you have a slightly unusual view of the potential effect of new laws to regulate the press, I think, in this country.
Well, instinctively, being a Russian and seeing what the other side of over-regulated press is, having grown up in the Soviet Union where press was completely state-controlled and literally it was written by the state. And also now in Russia things are a bit better, but not much better. I feel instinctively against any form of government regulation. That said, I think we have to... I've got great sympathy with the victims of what happened, with the victims of phone hacking, victims of the families of the Dowlers, the McCanns, and I think we have to be very sensitive as the press, and if we are to stay with some sort of self-regulation, it has to be extremely different from what it was before, and have to make sure that whatever happens doesn't happen again. But I think another very important point is that actually the phone hacking was breaking the law. And there was something, the problem was not so much the regulation, but it was the enforcement of legislation. Yeah. And I still can't quite get my head around why the biggest scandal in this is being overlooked, because it's the law enforcement agency, the police, who should have been arresting those very journalists, and they weren't because they were on the take.
There was
and
collusion.
That story is still not really picked up.
Well, I hope we see it followed vigorously in The Independent over the weeks and months ahead. Evgeny Lebedev, thank you very much indeed for joining us.